So here we have the BMW 420i Coupe M Sport on an 18 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside you can see that it's a two-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So as we approach the boot, you'll notice we have reversing sensors, a really decent amount of boot space as well on this car. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car now, and then we will jump in and run through those controls. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see not only is it a beautiful looking car, but it's in wonderful condition the whole way round as well. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's what we're seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. You get full leather seats, as you can see. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left hand side we have the fuel gauge, followed by the speedometer, and then the rev counter and coolant temperature gauge on the right hand side. You can see in the middle the total miles for this car are 3,187. The information that's displayed above that can be changed using a button on the end of the indicator stalk for various different pieces of fuel economy information. Backing out to the steering wheel, on the left hand side we have cruise control and speed limiter, and on the right hand side we have stereo controls and voice activation for the phone. So hit that button, ask it to dial anyone in your contacts list, and it can do that for you without you having to take your phone from your bag or your pocket. That is of course once you've paired up the phone, and that's done on the central screen, which we will come to in just a moment. Just before that you can see the paddles behind the steering wheel here, the minus and then the plus on the other side. That's so that you can change gear manually on this automatic gearbox should you wish to. Over in the centre we have got BMW's professional nav. So all this movement that you can see me making here, this is being done using BMW's iDrive system, which is this dial just here. So twisting that dial will take us through the various settings on the menu. When you find something that you want to, or a menu that you want to look at, you can push that button down. It also pushes to the right, to the left, up and down as well, like a joystick would on a computer, like this. So that you can access certain bits of information within those menus. You can also, if you wish to, go directly into menus, as you can see just here. So if I pressed map, it would bring up the satellite navigation map, for example. But for now we're on the main menu, and I'll show you how you access things using this dial. So you can twist this to wherever you want. We're going to go into satellite navigation, so I'm going to push that button down. You can see that you can input various pieces of information. We're going to go to map. You can use the dial to zoom in and out of the map. You can jog the dial to the left to access that menu over to the left, and you'll see there it will show you all of the different options that you've got. We're going to go back to the main menu. There's a full video showing how the satellite navigation works on our website and on our Facebook page, which is well worth checking out. You can pair your phone under the communication heading, and then under media and radio you'll see we have DAB digital radio, FM and AM radio as well. We've got CD slash DVD player. You can stream music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio, and there's USB input, so plenty of ways to listen to your music in this car. Working our way down from there, we have the CD player and then dual zone climate control. So first of all, this is the button to adjust the fan speed up and down. If we adjust it upwards, the system will turn on. You can see you go up or down from there. We can adjust the temperature on the passenger side and the driver side. You can determine where you'd like the air to be distributed for each side of the car. Hit that button to turn the air conditioning on once you're happy, or hit auto and the car will maintain those temperatures by taking control of the fan speed itself. Press auto again and you'll go back to the settings you had it on previously. This car's also got a heated driver and passenger seat over this side. Both of them have got 3 different heat settings each. We then have the fully automatic gearbox, and to the right hand side of that, these buttons here. So firstly, that will turn on or off the front parking sensors. This turns off the traction control, and then the button in the middle here will change the driving setup of the car. So we're in comfort mode at the moment, which is your normal everyday driving mode. If I press sport and show you up on here, it tells us that we're now in sport mode. The accelerator will be more responsive, the steering becomes firmer, the whole car just feels that bit tighter and sportier. We have also got Sport Plus mode, which is exactly the same as I've just described, but with limited amounts of traction control. as well. We go back down, we can go to comfort mode, and at the bottom we have Eco Pro mode, which is essentially the exact opposite of putting the car into sport mode. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.